Like all of us were sitting there like,
What's happening? What's happening, good people?
We're like, oh, I'm going to do pizza.
So I'm listening to Lapita Nyong'o. Lapita Nyong'o. She was on
Thank you, man.
What Now? Trevor Noah's What Now.
And thank you for being there, Speed Dial, because sometimes
one thing I absolutely love doing is I love watching my people in the African diaspora talk about their different experiences and who they are, and they're talking about accents, they're talking about all sorts of things. I love Trevor Noah, I love Lapita. I think they're two brilliant people, and I wish them well, man. I wish them well. That's her right there. If you guys don't know who she is, she was in Black Panther. I think her first breakout movie was 12 Years a Slave, I believe. She was, I think her character name was Patsy,
or
play
more Africans.
Yeah, I think it was Patsy or something like that.
It's great to go into a program.
I love paying attention to what's going on in the African diaspora. I am one of those people, like many in America, who we lost all connections with our roots. We have new roots here in the United States now, but those roots are not very old. I know we were slaves for since 1619. Actually, slavery goes back before that here in South Carolina, if people didn't know. I want to start doing a little bit more research on that. 100 slaves that came from Africa, they were caught and brought over here by the Spaniards in the 1500s. And those 100 slaves rebelled, killed their captors, and just went off in the woods. And that was St. Helena, South Carolina. So I've always wondered what happened to those people. If anybody knows, let me know. Anyways, we're back. I got my cup of coffee here. I got a cup of water, a bottle of water. I just want to say thank you, man. I got a pretty good bit of views yesterday. 7. Hey, all of them. I love them all. Now, when that's 7D, that'll be even better. But like I said, I need people. Those 7 views. Somebody's watching this. I need you to hit the like button. Just click the like button, or leave a comment. If you don't want to leave a comment, just hit the letter. Hit a letter on the keyboard. Just hit anything. I just typed something. I think maybe not. But yeah, that's where I'm at. We're gonna kick it back off where we left off yesterday. Yesterday I said we had this whole section here started off really, really rough, but I forget what I compared it to. But it's like a whole bunch of weeds in the garden bed. You gotta get rid of those weeds. Anyways, take me a sip here. That water's good, man. Take me a sip of coffee. I gotta say again too, if you are of African descent, man, just start doing a little bit of research. I don't care if you're 90 years old listening to me. Start doing a little research. Let me go somewhere real quick. Hold on, y'all hold tight. All right, I'm back, man. Sorry about that, but it took me a while to remember my password and actually my email. I have several emails. So this is my DNA. This is my DNA results that I did years ago with what is it called? Ancestry.com. As you can see right here, it says Anthony's 11 ancestral regions. And this is important because there are customs that come with your DNA. Customs as in things that you are naturally good at, things that you're naturally bad at, things that you like, that's in your DNA. And if you research, like say I'm 21% Nigerian, okay, 21% Nigerian, 18% Mali. What is this? You want to hear about your ancestry experience. 17%, what's that? How do you pronounce that? Benin and Togo. And 14% Senegal, 13% Cameroon, 6% Ivory Coast, Ghana, 6% Western Bantu peoples, 2% Yorubaland. That's all these are West Africa. 1% Southern Bantu peoples, 1% indigenous. I keep saying America's North. Yo, I got so much caffeine in my system right now. And 1% Ireland. Now, the Ireland that used to be Jewish. Now it's changed to Ireland. So I don't know. Now, my last name is Kelly. You know, Kelly is Irish. So I'm guessing that a long time ago, you know, a slave master of mine somehow infiltrated my DNA. And so I am actually 1% Irish. Last name Kelly. That's an Irish name. So it counts for something. But anyways, the majority of my DNA is Nigerian. Okay. And Mali. But you hover over the region and it'll show you exactly where it is. If you look to the right of the screen there, you know, that pretty much shows where the majority of my DNA is from. Now that purple, that's the Bantu people. That's 1%. Southern Bantu people. But the majority is Nigeria. That's the 21%. That's a lot. And then Mali, that's also a lot. All of it is West African. The majority of my DNA is. Anyways, I've been on this for 7 minutes now. I got to get back to the story here. But this is very interesting, people. And it's too easy. You order the little kit. The kit comes. You get a little bit of spit on the swab, and you put it in the thing, and send it back off. And then, like a week, maybe 2 weeks later, you have your results. And I did this years ago. It also tells you like who you're related to, the other people that did this same test. It populates and it shows you like the matches right here. These are my matches. I promise you guys, I'm going to get back to the story here in a second. All right. So it's not showing the matches. Let's get back to the story. Y'all, let's get back to the story. Hold tight. Okay. Chapter 3, Mischief. A good friend of Sonia and sister of Jacob's good friend, Freddie, was Janetta. Wait a minute. A good friend of Sonia and sister to Jacob's good friend, Freddie, was Janetta Nowat. Janetta. Goodness gracious. Can I? We got to change that name. All right, y'all. I had to come out of that robe and I had to light my incense. Okay, got a lot of stuff going on right now, man. With my job, I got to get back to Georgetown today. But anyway, we're gonna change Janetta right now on the cuff. Now, well, we won't change Janetta. This is for the 7 people who 6 people. I'm one of the 7. Well, I'll say 7 because I'm gonna include myself. I need a name for Janetta. Okay. Now the reason her name is Janetta right now is because her dad's name is John, but her dad really, if we go back to because her dad is the son of Shug. Let's go back to Shug, man. This I may not even get started today. Let's go back to Shug. Hold on. Hold tight. Let's go back to Shug's name. Okay. I think. All right. Let's not do that. Hold on. Is she? Who's John White? Who is John White? Because she's named after John White. Is that Shug? All right. Grandfather John White. All right. So this is a discrepancy. When Janetta and Freddie moved from New Jersey 2 years prior to live with their grandfather, John White, also known as Shug. Now, I said that Shug's name is Frederick, earlier. So there's a discrepancy, and this is part of the writing thing, because writers don't have the best memories, believe it or not. So I messed up and changed Suge's name here, so she's named after her grandfather. But earlier I wrote that Suge's name is Frederick and his son is Frederick Jr. because my memory remembered somebody being a junior, but not realizing. I will say this: John White sounds kind of like sounds like Suge a little bit, I guess. But let me see if I can go back and find. All right, so now see, Suge had given his son Frederick. All right. This is the part that I would. This is not really easy with the camera on. You know what I mean? Because I would not be paying attention to speaking and all that stuff. I'll just be zoning in on figuring this thing out. But now I got to try to keep people entertained while I do this, while the clock ticks. I could do this off camera, but also it's 7:18 a.m. right now, and I need to be in Georgetown, South Carolina, like by 9:30-ish, and that's an hour and a half away. And I hadn't, you see, I'm not even dressed. I got to brush my teeth. I got to, Lord have mercy. Chapter 1 game. So I'm at the very beginning of the story now. Alright, so how are we gonna do this, y'all? I need some help. That's the first time me saying that. I need some help. This is me asking for help. Alright, so let's find out where it starts. Suge listening to Lupe. Early in the year, Suge had his son Frederick. Sometime around visit 3, Suge remembered Freddie saying something about liquor. So where do I mention the name Suge? This is part of the deal, y'all. I mean, I got to give you everything. I could just pause it right now and try to fix all this, but I got to let people realize. I got to let people see what writers go through. You know, you can say what you want to say about, the art of writing, but it's not easy. It's not easy at all, especially on a Friday morning, with the camera in your face. Let's see, shit. So I got to make a decision. To how am I going to change this little mishap that we have here, where Suge has 2 names. It's John White, apparently, and it is Frederick Sr. Okay, so they needed the Hank, the raisins, according to Freddie, that's the son, but his father had no interest in the money. Suge remembered Freddie saying, okay. Early in the year, Suge had given his son Frederick a few gallons. Okay, Lupe, what? Penny asked. Suge mumbled. Okay, so this is the beginning of that part there. Which, did I close that out? Suge had concocted. Let's go back a little bit. And he starts traveling. A few days prior, when him and his friend Suge and Lupe That's kind of ironic, Lupe. Anyways. You guys don't feel sorry for me either. Please don't feel sorry for me. But this is. I've been doing this a while, so the only thing different right now is I got the camera on and I'm speaking in the microphone. That's the only thing different, which it puts a little pressure on me. But I'm not worried. Either I find it or not. But I will find it. I will fix it. It's just it would be easier to fix it without the camera being on. And like I said, any suggestions on how to fix this, I would appreciate it. Just my imagination running away with me. Okay, so I did put that. I don't see where I even mentioned Suge's name, because I'm gonna be honest with you, my mind is not here this morning. I'm trying to fix this issue that I have in Georgetown, and I'm thinking about my garden. I got to go out there and water before I leave. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. It's been 16 minutes. Complete bust this morning, y'all. This has been a complete bust. I told you before, a writer, some mornings, I don't care if it's Stephen King, John Grisham, Terry McMillan, Toni Morrison, God rest his soul, you have these days where you can't get things going. I'm not saying that today is one of those days. Hell, I may come back 5 minutes from now and say, hey, I'm ready to go. But right now, I got so much going on. The clock is ticking, like I said. I'm gonna have to pause this and come back. I may come back tomorrow, Saturday, which I'm taking Saturday and Sundays off. I was taking Saturdays and Sundays off, but with this issue here, I may have to come back with the camera off. When I come back on, the camera will be, the part will be fixed, and I'll tell you exactly what I did. But there's a little bit too much going on right now. So thank y'all for stopping by. I appreciate it. It's only been about 18 minutes, and I really didn't get anything done. As a matter of fact, I'm not even going to save this. I'm just going to close it out, but I'll post a video so you guys see this part too. Salute to everybody. Till we meet again. This is Anthony L. Kelly. I'm out.